Hey guys, Monster here. Thought I'd bring you just a quick, late EDC upload. Just some of the stuff that's changed real quick. One of the things that's changed is I don't carry this often, but if I'm running down to the gas station, running to the dollar store, even if I'm going out for a quick couple-hour fish trip, I'll just throw this in my pocket. But for the most part, it just kind of stays home, tucked away. But once in a while, I do carry it. I kind of like doing this new thing on YouTube where I just show you what I get cheap and quick and whatnot, because I really like buying used knives, used firearms, because I think there's a lot of value in that. And I've owned a couple of these in the past. This is a Taurus 605 and 357. I picked it up for right around $200. Again, this is not for sale, YouTube. That's just me stating what I paid for it personally. So for $200 for a snub-nosed 357, these 605s have a relatively good track record. I've owned probably 3 or 4 of the 38s over the years, and 1 or 2 of the 357s in the the gray finish, and now the black finish, and I like it. It's a little powerhouse. And for $200 for a 357, it seems to handle the recoil okay. It's definitely snappy. You're definitely going to feel it. But they have a good track record, and I like it. I like having that full power 357 with the ability to run 38s if I want to. So for $200, I thought it was a hell of a deal, hell of a pickup. So there's that. Just quick, the knives I've been carrying, and yes, that firearm is loaded, pointed in the safe direction. I've been carrying this Benchmade Griptilian a lot. Now, I bought this on eBay for about $80, and it came with these horrible tan scales on it and no pocket clip. I actually dyed the scales green. If you know, you know, with my channel. Yes, there is a pocket screw there because it did not come with a pocket clip. I had bought a deep carry aftermarket clip and gotten the screws did not fit that came with the pocket clip from Amazon. But a buddy of mine who I actually got the 357 from had a lot of just fake Benchmades laying around, so I ended up just giving him a couple dollars for a set of screws, and I got 3 screws, and there's only 2 screw holes, so I figured I'd just throw the extra pocket screw, the screw for the pocket clip there, just as I had a backup for whatever reason, because it is a $12 pocket clip, but it seems to be working well. I also have been running this. I've had this for quite a long time. This is a Benchmade automatic Kalashnikov. Still sharp. I sharpen it up time to time. I got it from DLT Trading. Brand new. I've had it probably about 2-3 years. I love it. I've kind of gotten away from the really expensive knives again. I think I bought that for $80, the 154 CM. I think this was 40, maybe 50. So I don't like carrying the super expensive stuff because I'm really hard on my gear. So carrying a $300 Microtech when I'm hiking or in the woods or out fishing where I'm constantly using my knife to cut stuff, I don't want to drop my $300 knife in a pond and not be able to get it if I drop one of these. Well, I mean, this one's a little bit more sentimental because I was able to dye it to the exact color I wanted, but if I lose it, I can just buy another one or buy one, get tan scales, and dye it again. It's not that big of a deal. I have been running the 357 in this old UTG pocket holster, and originally, you can see it's well used. I've carried Glock 43s, Smith & Wesson Shields. I've carried snub-nosed 38s and 357s. It was originally it was sold as a pocket holster / wallet. It had this elastic band that wrapped all the way around so you could stuff cards or whatever else you wanted in there, and I just thought that was stupid. It had extra bulk, so I cut it away, and I've had this thing, I couldn't even tell you, probably close to 10 years I've had this holster. It is a little thicker and bulkier than I'd like, but it's kind of sentimental with just how many firearms I've carried in it. Again, it just kind of sits loaded and tucked away here in my house. Right now, I don't remember the greens. I've had the ammo quite a while. It's Federal Punch 357, and then I usually carry a speed strip of Hornady just because that's what I picked up. But yeah, guys, that's just kind of what I've been rocking lately. No, I don't have the other stuff in front of me, but firearm and knife-wise, this is what I've been rocking, guys. Just wanted to keep it short and sweet. Wanted to show you this really cool pickup for $200. I thought it was a hell of a steal for $357. And again, I know Taurus gets a lot of flack for their quality control and stuff like that. I've never had an issue with their revolvers. I've had issues with other brands. I've probably owned close to 10 Taurus revolvers in my life, and I've never had a single issue. Their semi-automatics are a little bit left to be desired. I've had probably 3 or 4 G2Cs and G3s and the PT111 Millenniums and all that stuff, and I have had reliability issues with their semi-automatics, but I've never had an issue with their revolvers. So $200 for a 357, I wasn't going to pass that up, and I like carrying a little 357 again. I'm just running down to the gas station, if I'm just running out fishing for a couple hours in a populated area where I'm not way back there, like a public lake or something, I'll just throw out my pocket. The only thing I have noticed is I am a heavier guy, so I do sweat. The cylinder did rust on me after about, I think I was out there maybe 4 or 5 hours, and I did sweat through the holster, and it did rust. It was cleaned up pretty simple. Probably took me 3 minutes to just spray some on there, clean it with a brass brush. Didn't affect the finish at all. Maybe if you guys recommend a better pocket holster, I don't know if the sticky ones are any better, but if you could recommend a good pocket holster that protects more against sweat, that'd be great. But yeah, guys, just keeping it short and sweet. You guys know how it is. Stay bladed, stay pewed, and most importantly, guys, stay free.